steady running and ducking under the covers, trying to hide out from the monsters. I knew that God was above us. These were the values instilled in me by my mother. Mandatory dinner time Bible verses before supper. She one of the reasons I'm even packing my luggage while she was packing up lunches. Papa's packing them punches. You play fight and I love the fact that they loved us enough to have them talks about Jesus in our discussions. Now all of that could have passed in a moment, but I translated that information and owned it. Now mama's faith is my faith and I cannot hold it. My homie, I'm trying to throw them. I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. Without God, without God, without God. Yeah. Too many questions I can't answer. Way too many debts that I can't cancel. Far too many powers beyond me, man. Way too many trials that I can't handle. I'm too fragile. I am a weakling on a weekly basis. The foundation I stand on, it's gotta be firm as a rock. So when the predicaments come that I didn't plan for, I can stand in the sandstorm. Yeah, cause the trials of this life hit hard. Sometimes I just wish that I could just press pause. But I understand that I can't, so I'm standing up in his hand saying I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. Without God, without God, without God. This is not the naivety of an optimist. At times a Christian, whether or not God exists. How do I know that the Christian doctrine is not a myth? And that the doctrine of evolution is not legit? Then I get a knock on my conscience. Look at the obvious. Creation can't be the consequence of a cosmic shift. Yeah, now I'm holding to the opposite. And I know that I'm lost without him like Robin Thicke. So when the trials of this life hit home, I get the chasing and hastening unto his throne. Yeah, cause only he is the rock and the weak is standing on top. I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. Without God, without God, without God.
The Urban Gospel Show that gives you live interviews, the latest news, and topics that keep you tweeting. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time you're listening to the show. Welcome to another episode of the Reverb Live Show. I'm your host, DJ Rain. I got the crew backing me up this episode, as they always do. Let's go ahead and check in with the Reverb Live Show. After our check-in, we're going to check in with you in just a few. Professor Tracy, what's going on with you? Got your hair out?
I got it out.
Ooh,
I
it's
said
looking good.
I need to put it on out, so when they see it, they know it's. I actually have hair. It's not just
a lot of hair.
To be honest, I didn't think you had hair.
I actually have hair.
I did.
I did not.
This is
so.
how I remember you, like the puff out hair, Tracy. Like that's my Tracy visual. Like, look, yeah.
Okay, so this is a staple.
Yes,
in your brain.
yes.
I just know staple Tracy with braids. That's the only
braids. Yep,
Yeah.
braids.
Tracy.
But yeah, y'all, I almost thought I got an early Christmas gift today.
Okay.
I checked I was, talking to some friends earlier today. We were doing ministry at a school at a camp on one campus, and we're just talking about, like some cryptocurrencies and all of that stuff.
Oh, crypto?
Is that ministry?
Yeah.
Crypto?
No, afterwards we were
Okay.
the helpers. We were talking about, some crypto, right?
Did you bring up crypto?
No, somebody else did.
Oh,
okay.
But they already know, sometimes we may talk about it and
I got
invest
you.
in it, little things like that. So we're like, wow, some coin had, skyrocketed, in a couple of days, and a woman is a millionaire somewhere.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, okay, man, that's dope. And, I just kind of like didn't really think about it. We didn't really talk much about it. We moved on. So later on this evening, I was like, you know what? Let me see what my thing is doing.
Boy, Tracy about to quit on air. She about
Tracy,
to quit on air.
Tell me
tell
something
you.
good.
I was about to take this mic and just ring it around like a boomerang. Yes, y'all. I checked my account and I was like, one of my coins in my wallet had went up. It just shot up to like $12,000 the night before. It was
What's the name of it?
Okay, hold up. So let me finish my story.
Because I got coins too. Do I need to check my account to see if I got coins?
Look at your account.
You can
right now
notice
and
the
see what
person
happens.
that ain't
And
got
see if
coins.
see if it's happening. So anyway, I looked and I'm like, what? It went from like a couple $100 to like $12,000. And I called one of my friends who bought it up earlier. Like, bro, I'm about to go bananas. I mean, it's only $12,000, whatever. So I was like, I think I'm gonna just cash it out. I said, what you think I should do? Should I cash it out or should I just leave it? And I was like, what? He was like, take it out and just only leave a little bit in there. So I was like, okay. So anyway, then I started looking and I'm like, dang, I checked my actual crypto account. So I have a wallet and a crypto account. I checked my account and I'm like, as we are talking, my account numbers is going up to like $500,000.
Fire.
$500,000?
$1 million. Listen, by the time it was all said and done, my account had went up to 852,279,485.
You can buy a ticket to heaven with that, bro.
When I tell you,
Did you screenshot it?
I did. That's what
Okay.
I'm looking at right now. So apparently, I'm up here searching because I was like, man, I always put the money in. I never practiced taking the money out.
Yeah.
So I'm up here trying to take the money out, and we both like. He started looking at his account. He was just like, "Oh snap! I'm about to go crazy." He calling his wife and he calling everybody else like,
Quit your job, baby. We
Yeah,
done. We
gotta
done.
go.
We done.
You
No,
rich, you
now.
rich.
Quit
Right.
now.
"Yeah, come home right now."
Right.
So we go under protection, witness protection, money protection or whatever. So anyway, turns out that it was actually a glitch.
Oh, no, sir. No, ma'am.
It was a glitch within the coin system. A couple of coin companies like a Coinbase or a Binance, another one, it just started showing weirdly, which was kind of crazy. So I was so shocked, y'all. I was like, man, I'm rich. Okay. I need to pay this off. I need to get the give this money to the church because my church is trying to work on a building and all of that. So, y'all.
Now your pastor mad.
Right. I thought I got an early Christmas present, y'all.
Yeah, man, that's depressing. Sorry, T.
When I tell you, everybody was about to go on a trip.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
You get a trip.
You get a trip. You get a trip.
Man.
Wow. Man, that hurt. What was the name of the coin?
It was the first coin that went up was Fed coin, FEG. It's
Okay.
a Fed coin. But the rest of the coins went up. My Ripple coins went up.
You got Ripple?
Yeah, I got Ripple. But I bought Ripple years ago.
Yeah.
My Ripple went up. My Bitcoin Cash went up. And then everything else started showing crazy, like going up.
Oh, man. Well,
Sorry, T.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for you.
Nah, I feel bad.
The
Can you
emotional.
imagine
Bro,
you're an 800
Ethereum.
millionaire?
Bro, what if you would have, if you like some of my family members, you would have cashed that out and they would have been they lost.
Listen, I was like, is this a test, Lord? Is this a test?
man.
Don't worry, God, I got you. What you need, God?
Right,
You know,
I'll buy
got
you something.
Right. What can I buy you, Lord?
Yeah, what can I get you for Christmas?
Get the angel wings, the oil change. What
Right.
you
The
need?
angels need some more pipes to sing with.
Right, right.
Oh, man. That's actually a pretty good question. What do you get
God,
What do you get God for
bro,
Christmas? Or what do you get
show
Jesus for Christmas in
segment.
heaven?
Y'all stay tuned for that show
What
segment.
do you get them in heaven? That's a good question,
Yeah,
bro. We're
that's
gonna
tough.
have to come back to that one. But anyway, all right. D3 in the building. D3, what's up with you?
Yes, sir. Well, man, I done talked my way to the mic already, so I'll make this short and sweet, man. God is also in the building, yo. With that being said, when we're talking about early Christmas gifts and things of that nature, I got a very early Christmas gift for my wife that I'm a little bit nervous about.
Uh-oh, you gonna tell us?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna spill it all.
Nervous.
So there's these vegan orange chicken at the store. Why are you looking at me like this?
Vegan orange chicken.
Bro, the orange chicken is so good and it's vegan, and I just want my wife to try them so bad. So I went to the store and I just ran into them. So I bought me a whole plate.
Wait, you went to the store and you ran into them?
I
mean,
did.
Like you came across them?
Yes, I came across them. And so I got a plate. I had that with the vegan mac and some brown quinoa or whatever. And so I said, you know what, sir, let me get a side of those vegan orange chicken tenders, please. I just need my wife to try these.
Oh, so they were already cooked?
They were already
That's
cooked.
even better.
Man, so I'm perfect. So y'all know me. I got to have my plate. I got to get hers separate because everything you tell me to take back or Rain tell me to take back don't always make it back to my house. So I thought to myself, yo, I'm going to just have him package hers on the side.
Okay.
I'm eating mine, driving to the station, eating great. Everything's going well. I get out the car and then I realize, wait, how are they going to make it back to my house when after the show I'm going to be hungry again? This is a serious conversation myself. So when you talk about almost having $852 million, my wife almost had 4 orange vegan chicken tenders.
Now, I thought this was a present for her and that you really wanted her to try this. So what happened to you really wanted her to try this than you eating it? I'm really hungry. That's almost like a spirit of Esau on that one.
Yeah, man. And ladies and gentlemen, we also have DJ Rain in the building with us. So DJ Rain, what's your week been like?
Pass it on? Oh, you trying to get out the hot seat? I'm gonna tell your wife.
Because it's real steamy right now.
I'm gonna tell your wife.
Man.
Oh, man.
How you changed from that?
Yo, speaking of marital drama, I did a wedding this past weekend. Beautiful people, wonderful people. They enjoyed the services really, really, really well.
Beautiful and wonderful people?
Just wonderful people.
Okay.
So when I didn't realize this, but being a wedding DJ is an art to it. And I didn't realize, but I'm good at this art. I was trying to just walk away and give it up, but it's like, you know what, man, you're really good at this. Just keep going. You know, don't stress yourself out. Just keep going. Don't try to do 50 gigs in a year. You know, be busy and out every weekend. But anyway, so they had a good time, and I'm packing up. I back up my truck to load up, and it's dark outside. It's out in the country. It's a barn wedding. It's like 10, 11 o'clock at night. Packing up my stuff. I'm putting stuff on the ground. I have black cases that I put on the ground. I got to put in the truck. The bride comes out.
Uh-oh.
And
get this stuff off the ground.
And she's exuded with happiness. It's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for DJing my way. So she's about to walk over to just shake my hand. But then remember, I have black stuff on the ground. It's dark outside.
No.
Oh,
She
this is.
trips.
Oh.
Bro, this has never happened before.
Oh, you
ever.
need to write a book.
She trips, and it's like in the movie where they were slow motion. Like, and so I'm standing in front of her. So I get my arms open and I catch this woman.
Yes,
fire.
thank you, Rain.
But we're now in a full embrace, bro. Full. She just got married. You wouldn't believe who just walks
don't
in.
No!
Don't tell me her husband walked out the door.
We need to cut to commercials now.
Her husband walks outside and
That's
sees
fire.
don't see the trip.
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
see nothing else.
Sees the embrace.
Sees this woman embracing in the arms of another
God.
fine young man.
And you got a beard.
Oh, I'm looking above her. I'm like, oh, what is? Oh, I'm catching her. Like, I don't know this lady. I mean, we're chest to chest, bosom to bosom, locked arms. The guy walks in, and my eyes swell. I was like, oh,
man.
It's not what you think, man. It's not what you think. It's not what you
It don't get no better than this.
You wouldn't
Oh,
believe
my
what he
goodness.
said to me.
What he said.
He just said, ha ha, and just started laughing.
Oh!
And then she started laughing, and so I started laughing.
Yeah.
But
And
it wasn't
then
nervously.
it was close. I have never been in that situation before.
man.
I would
That
like.
was funny.
Let me see what your laugh look like, Rain. Ready to go.
I was like, but she started laughing, so it was August. Oh my gosh! Oh. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I should have picked that up. I'm sorry. And she said, but thank you so much. She's like, yeah, man, thank you so much for coming out, doing all right, man. You were an awesome guy. You were great.
Oh, so he ain't come out like, oh, forget that. Oh, you can keep her.
Keep her in your
He
arms.
came out like,
yeah. Oh man, it was. I don't think I told my wife that, but it was.
that's what she knows now.
Yeah, well,
Right.
I've never done that before ever.
That's hilarious.
What, catch somebody?
Never caught a bride.
Right.
Somebody else.
I caught a bride, but I never caught a bride.
Right.
Oh man, people, we hope you fall into the arms of this show and just enjoy every minute of it. We're gonna come back. We're gonna check in with you. We're also gonna check in with Tracy, and she's gonna serve us up the Reverb word of the day. Don't go anywhere. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
It's the Reverb Live Show, playing the hottest in Christian hip hop and R&B.
I don't move slave. If they don't believe in me, it's all good. He never leaving me on my way where I'm supposed to be. It's all good. Cause I'm feeling brand new. Cause I'm feeling brand new. Cause I'm feeling brand new. Cause I'm feeling brand new.
I got trouble all around me, but I won't let it down me. I should never be afraid, no. I got angels all around me. I don't medicate, I meditate. Pushing back all the boundaries. We are looking for a better day. Bring it back on the downbeat, like, hey, I just keep on smiling cause I feel brand new, yeah. If I do it right, there's nothing left to prove, no. Heaven only knows what I've been going through. I told you we gon' get the W, cause I'm feeling brand new.
Cause I'm feeling brand new. Cause I'm feeling brand new. Cause I'm feeling brand
I got love all around me. Feel away when they doubt me. But I just love them with the love of God and write it down in my diary. I'm a part of something bigger now. This is really not about me. I was gone, let me break it down. I was lost, but he found me like. I'ma keep on shining, that's my attitude, yeah. Get back up and fight it if I ever lose, yeah. We got hope and sun that'll never move. Told you that he got the W, cause I'm feeling brand new.
Cause I'm feeling brand new. Cause I'm feeling brand new. Cause I'm feeling brand new.
News, interviews, and laughter. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
They're not ready for this one.
Put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your 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 Bible in the
A Reverb Live Show, Reverb Live Crew is in the building, catching brides rain.
Millionaire Tracy.
And chicken, almost D3.
I should probably say millionaire for a couple hours,
Yeah.
Tracy.
How did it feel to be a millionaire for like 5?
Oh, you had
was
that
it-
experience.
Listen, it felt really like it was like a thrill. But I always try to keep my composure because I wanted to make sure it was it got into my account first.
Yeah.
So I didn't really count my chickens until the eggs hatched type thing.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how I was feeling.
At least you had that experience. I ain't never been a fake millionaire. Like, none of that.
I don't know what would happen if one of the little altcoins, crypto coins that I have just hit and went 10x, 100x or something like that.
I'll be scared because I feel like I'll find something out about myself that I didn't want to know. Like, you got
You
that
might
much
find
money.
out something else about people around you that you didn't want to.
Yeah.
That you didn't expect to see.
Keep y'all money because I want to be blind.
Let's shout out to those that are tuning into the Reverb Live show right now.
We have a Chef Von B checking in, saying, hey.
What's up, Chef?
And a rhyming name to that, we got Tim G. Smith checking in saying, hey, fam.
Hey.
Tim, you have got to go back and listen to the beginning of this episode. Listen to it on the podcast. It's not me. It wasn't me. I can definitely say the Shaggy song.
Right.
It wasn't me.
Right.
But go back and check that out. Matter of fact, let's check out Tracy. We're not going to have time to do the reverb. Yes.
Let's come back to it. Let's just come back. Yeah, that's
we're going to play a track. We're going to come back because I think later on in the show, are we still talking about games that we play during the holidays? The funnest game that we play is Monopoly, and how what the rules are, because every house is different for Monopoly. I don't know why. There's instructions in the box.
I thought you were about to say in the Bible.
The instructions in the box on how to play Monopoly, but the rules differ from
There's
house
like
to
regular
house.
instructions, and then it's like unwritten instructions, but
And then
everybody
there's-
knows them.
And then there's house rules.
Yeah.
Well, at my
Facts.
house, we play this way. And then there's different strategies to Monopoly. We're going to look at all that just so we won't. Nobody's house gets set off this holiday season because they don't know the rules and strategies of Monopoly when you guys go home for your Christmas break. All right? We're going to take a quick break. Come back with the Reverb Word of the Day. You still got time to check in so we can check you out and shout you out. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Okay.
Put your Bible in the air, Bible in the air, put your Bible in the air, Bible.
The best urban gospel show airing right now. It's the Reverb Live Show, playing the hottest in Christian hip hop and R&B.
You've been working and hustling, 2 jobs, nights and the weekends. No time spent with your loved ones. It's like you just can't win. You got to make them ends. Your life feels so broken. Hoping to find some solution. Trying to do it your own way. Why spend all your time worried out your mind? What you can't do nothing about. All those restless nights, and it still don't change your life. Is a little something that you need to get you over. Let go and let God. What you say, what you say. Let go and let God. He's the way, he's the way. Let go and let God. Let go and let God into your life. Let go and let God. Every day. Bentley, you got a chauffeur. Fast lane, life's on the coaster. Always lights, camera, action. Cause you're a superstar. Inside you're torn apart. Searching for who you are. Deep down you know what you're missing. Even though you have it all. Why spend all your time worried out your mind? What you can't do nothing about. All those restless nights, and it still don't change your life. Is a little something that you need to get you over. Let go and let God. What you say, what you say. Let go and let God. He's the way, he's the way. Let go and let God. Let go and let God into your life. Let go and let God. Every day. When I think
Can't get enough of the Reverb Live Show? Listen to our podcast, available on reverblive.show.com and on iTunes.
You're tuned into the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain, playing the hottest in Christian hip hop and R&B. Reverb Live, your new online gospel show.
Reverb Live Show, Reverb Live Crew is in the building. DJ Rain.
Ballin', Tracy.
And falling D3, man.
How you gonna take
Because
the
I
food
wanted
from your wife? You wanted her. Your heart was set on, oh Lord, I just really want to bless her.
Yep.
I really want to bless her, and you want to eat the blessing.
And you know what? God knows my heart. Not what I ate, but my heart.
That's
Amen.
why I said you Esau cousin on that one.
Shout out to those that are checking into the live show. Sheena_B_encourage. Shout outs to you. She says she's doing okay. She's always traveling somewhere. I don't know where she is.
I'm sure she's out of town somewhere. Where are you, Miss Sheena?
I don't know. Where are you? And where are those that are checking into the live show? We want to hear from you. Make sure you hit us up Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and YouTube Live. Just do a search for @Reverb Live Show. Check in with us. We're checking with you. Post a comment. We'll read it live on the air. Now let's get into this reverb word of the day. We've held it off long enough. Let's hear it, Tracy.
Okay, so it's Isaiah chapter 43, verse 26. I was in prayer, Monday night prayer, and the prayer leader wanted to leave us with this scripture. So I want to leave you guys with the same scripture, which is great. It says, this is the Lord speaking in the book of Isaiah. Again, chapter 43, verse 26, it says, put me in remembrance. Let us argue our case together. State your cause, that you be proved right. Meaning that let's pray together. Let's talk, get in prayer. Let's talk about it. Come to me with the issue. I'm the judge and the court, and I'm going to hear the issues, and bring me my word. Bring me my word like you bring your law to any court hearing, and prove yourself right. Prove your word right. Prove God's word right before him. So this is an encouragement for people to pray. It's an encouragement for people to not be afraid to pray about the things that they haven't really trusted God to do.
Oh, that's
like,
big.
you know, sometimes you can believe God for somebody else really good and really hard, but that thing that you may need healing for your own self, but it's easy for you to pray for somebody else.
That's true.
But God is like, no, bring that case to me too. That applies to you as well.
Okay. With his word.
With his word. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 26. Put me in remembrance. Let us argue our case together. State your cause, that you may be proved right.
Who is the let us? Who's the us? Let us argue our case together.
Me is God and you.
Okay.
God and you.
Okay. So let's argue this thing out. Let's debate about this thing. And we're debating about what my word says.
Yeah. Bring me the facts.
Okay.
Bring me the facts.
I thought it was from it sounded like it was from Proverbs.
Yeah, it would sound like a proverb.
Like a Proverbs or there's Ecclesiastes or some type, but that's some good wisdom stuff.
Yeah. Now I think there is a scripture that talks about what's it talking? It says something about let's reason together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know.
Let's reason together.
Like the
scripture. I
reason.
can't find it, but maybe we'll come back later on and I'll tell y'all where it's at. But
Like the reason. Well, let's reason about this game of Monopoly.
It ain't no reason in it.
It's got to be some reason. Because first of all, everybody has their own rules, even though there's rules in the box. People usually just throw those away.
Right. Open the box, get the pieces, throw the rules.
Rules gone, out the window.
that's the first step of the game.
Right, exactly. Throw the rules out.
But there's different strategies to this thing. I guess everybody has their own strategies. So when you go home this holiday weekend, if you guys pull out the family game, and if you don't do the family game thing, I get you. But if you do, if you've never tried it, it's actually pretty cool to play family games together as a family. Put the cell phones down, turn the TV off. If you want, you can have some Christmas carols in the background, lighten up the mood. But play something together, do something together. And a good thing to do is play Monopoly. Yeah. They even have kids version Monopoly now. I've seen.
And they got Monopoly with debit
everything.
Cards now.
You don't even have the card. You don't even have the money anymore.
Whoa,
you just put your card
didn't
in
know
there.
that.
Yeah, but I want to play with.
I want the money.
I want the
You want
cash.
the
I want the paper.
Yeah, of course, we know you
Give me
do.
that dark green, orange. Give me that light orange. Give me that yellow paper. Give me that blue and green paper. Give it to me.
Says the temporary millionaire who tried to cash out already.
Yes.
Right. What color is the $500 bill?
Dark orange.
It's
like a dark gold.
It is like a dark
Okay.
orange.
Pink is the $5.
$5?
I thought that was 200. Wait, is there a $200 bill?
I can't think of a $200 bill, but there is a yellow or a light orange $100 bill.
That's
Yes,
the one.
we know the
right
100. Yeah, we know the 100.
$100 bill. And then there's a blue 50 and a turquoise 20
20, yeah.
and a white $1 bill.
When's the last time you played Monopoly, D3?
It's been a long time. I couldn't even tell you.
Decades.
Yeah,
Decades. When the last time you played Monopoly, Tracy?
Earlier this year.
Tracy, you so childish.
Hey, you got to practice how you going to do this money.
Conquer this world, huh?
Yeah. How long was that game of Monopoly?
Ooh, we played for a good bit.
Like an hour?
Maybe about 2 hours.
That's not bad.
Hour and a half, 2 hours.
Who's we?
Me and some friends. We got together. One of their siblings and other family members came into town, and we just kind of sat at the big table and all played Monopoly.
That's crazy how you can play a board game for 2 hours though.
Yeah,
like,
and then you
that's
take a break.
short.
Like, everybody, let's pause right here. Don't take no more money. Nobody go past go.
Right.
We getting a snack.
Right.
Everybody
at the same time. And you want to know what's sad? You take your money with you. You don't leave it on that
You
board.
do. You take your
You
money
darn near put it in your wallet or
you
your
take your
pocket.
money and your property with you.
Yes, man. That's
you take
crazy.
it right to the bathroom.
You take your property with your card.
All your little property cards,
Yep.
so that you can remember it. Nobody don't steal it from you by they.
That's sad.
Monopoly can be cutthroat though.
It can't, like, who am I playing with that I gotta take my cards
Aren't these
and
your
my
friends?
Right.
Friends?
Let me
You're
tell
at
you.
my house, and I don't trust you with my Monopoly money, but you're around my jewelry,
Yeah.
my pets,
Yeah.
my couch. Like, what in the world, bro?
Yep. Nope.
Oh, bless
I'm
this
putting
guy,
my food.
please.
I'm putting my money in the microwave with my food, and I'm warming it up.
Cause you ain't getting it.
Right.
Have you ever played a game of Monopoly where it got so heated that the person just started throwing everything? Like they refused to lose any more property.
And you try to mix it in with everybody else.
What? Man, yes. Oh, that's a vengeful person.
Yeah, that's bad.
Now what? Oh, go ahead.
Well, now we're gonna just talk about the different strategies.
Okay.
That we can do. I'm not a Monopoly player. I basically just play it. I grew up as an only child and we didn't play board games, so I play Monopoly like on a compuper. Against
That's
AI,
sad,
against
and
AI
you're an
people.
engineer.
But I don't mind it. The computer people were my friends.
I'm about to cry.
But I
He's
enjoy
playing
playing the
against
computer.
droids. Droids are his friends.
There you go. So when we come back, we're gonna talk about strategies. I didn't know there were strategies out there. Thought you just buy what if you can afford it, buy it. That was the strategy that you go with. But anyway, when we come back, we'll talk about that and your Monopoly experiences. Tell us some good Monopoly stories if you have any out there. We want to hear from you. We're gonna be right back. It's Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Ray.
What's going on, family? This is Uncle Reese. When I'm online, I listen to the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain. Worship, praise, 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 worship. If you don't really hang with God, then I look crazy. Yeah, I'm a one woman man. I love my baby. Ooh, shout out to Yeshua who saved me. Yeah, I refuse to let the world re-enslave me. You probably think I'm tripping, cause I'm not tripping. Ooh, temptation in my face, but I'm not slipping. Ooh, I enjoy money, but don't love it. I forgave all of my haters, I'm so above it. Let's go. I know they steady plotting my demise, but I keep showing up like surprise. Thank you, we done did it again. Hold the trophy up, take a pick for the win. Ooh, if God be for me, then nobody can stop me. Break out in the shower in the hotel lobby. Please tell the driver to pull over just for a second while I run around the car, thanking God for my blessings. Yeah, thanking God for my blessings. Thanking God for these blessings. Thanking God for these blessings. Yeah. Joyce Meyer is my teacher. I'm a rapper and a preacher. Ooh, enjoying every day is how I reach it. We don't do no bleachers, we some drab Let's go. I feel like Moses cause my staff. Microphone, I rock it. I feel like a Houston Rocket. If you try to lay up, sin upon me, Holy Spirit block it. Ooh, I feel like I'm raising brand with the two schools. My life bears fruit, I keep the spirit in the loop. On the cross, yes, you was said that it's true. I feel like Vince Carter, hold on through. Thank you, we done did it again. Hold the trophy up, take a pic for the win. Let's go. If God be for me, then nobody can stop me. Break out in a shot in a hotel lobby. Please tell the driver to pull over just for a second while I run around the car, thanking God for my blessings. 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 Worship, praise, 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 worship, Mom!
Let's get to the point.
Inspiring, informative, and entertaining. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Reverb, reverb, and echo through my heart. Bring the beat back, man. Reverb, well, to me my flesh is so good, so Lord, please turn up your effect.
Reverb Live Show. Reverb Live Crew is in the building. Monopoly Rain, I guess.
I took the Monopoly, Tracy.
And strategy D3.
All right, so let's get into this. I have no strategy when it comes to Monopoly. Only that I have what I land on, I buy. If I got the money, I'm buying.
Okay.
That's it. It's my only strategy. All right, Tracy, what's yours?
Well, it depends on what round you're on.
Round?
Yeah. If you're on the first round, you're going to buy the property right then. You only have a certain amount of money.
I heard that there's a rule that says you have to go around once before you can buy anything.
That's one of those things, I guess, that you would use, like that might be in that paper of rules that you're throwing out when you open the box.
Do you play that rule? You have to go around the world one time,
yeah,
and then
it
you
depends.
can buy stuff?
It depends.
That's
sometimes,
crazy.
so I don't know if that's like an actual rule, but sometimes, based on where I'm at, you can just buy it.
But I can understand
I'm
how it doesn't, like, if you go first, you have the advantage. If you go second, you have the advantage. The guy that goes last is at a disadvantage.
Wait.
Yes, but you still have to wait till you go around anyway.
Yeah, but I can be rolling doubles, and I'm just going.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I played that rule before, but not in every house.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, and not in every house. So sometimes, as soon as the game gets started, you collect your first $2,500 or $1,500, and you keep it going. But the thing is, you still need to make sure you have enough money before you can put one hotel. You got to have 4 houses purchased first.
But even before you buy a house, put a house on it, you have to own the whole thing.
All colors.
All colors. Do you play that way?
Park Avenue. It depends on where I'm at. I play
That's
both ways.
crazy. Like, do y'all?
Like I said, you got to have, it's different strategies for whoever. As for me and my house, you got different strategies.
Yeah. It's just crazy how there are rules, but we're walking around. I'm not walking around. We're literally having this conversation saying,
Don't not do it that way.
what if we did that to the 10 Commandments?
That's what people are doing.
Dog. All right, with a brick on. Yeah, that's crazy.
People are making those type of rules, but anyway, they won't have the monopoly. God will.
There you go. So D, do you play that? Like when you go on the board, first round, you can buy a house, you can put anything you want to on it. As long as you own it, you can do whatever you want to on it.
I think with my no, I don't, bro. I'm like it feels too much of a shock for me to confidently say I do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's almost like it depends. As soon as the game starts, you want to make sure that you can at least start making, getting properties.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But sometimes you do have to wait till you go around. It depends on who you playing with, y'all. It depends on who you playing with. Okay.
And we want to shout out the greatest _12 checking in with us. We also want to shout out Delight 777 and Walker Treckle checking in. We have one listener saying one of their rules are little kids get extra tries to roll the dice and get out of jail quicker.
Okay. If they play with little kids, it's a family game, right? Yeah.
Nope.
I disagree. Bro, the difference between
right, man.
Listen, the difference between me and T, I disagree. Her, no. At least man.
Nope. The kids want to play Monopoly at the big kid table. This is how we play.
Oh my
Let's
goodness.
go. That's how you got. Listen, because eventually you really teaching them. You know, you got to go and get what you want. You can't get all. You can't say, okay, we're gonna roll these dice and be nice with you. This is the real game. Same thing if you play Uno.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. I've seen kids cry. Like I played.
You probably made kids cry.
Right, that's what I heard.
No, I didn't. Listen, y'all. I'm sorry because I wanted to get back to Monopoly, but I bought the Uno Attack game, and I was playing with like a group of some of my kids' friends. I mean, some of my friends' kids. And there was like a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 7-year-old, They all know how to play Uno. So on Uno Attack, if you don't have the color, you have to push the button and it shoots out one card.
Yeah.
It could shoot out 0 cards or it could shoot out a bunch of cards at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the girl, she was looking at it and she was like, I don't want to push I don't want to push the button. I don't want to push it. I was like, well, it's your turn.
Yeah.
That's how the cards are played. Now, what if and all the other kids that were around there were saying, you gotta push it. You gotta push it. You gotta push it.
Yeah.
And she started crying.
That is sad.
And then, like,
Jumping up, Cookie.
And then said, I don't want to play anymore.
Oh, man.
Hey. Well,
I can't play
We
with
just
people
take
who
her
do that.
cards, put them in the deck, and keep it going.
But let me get that draw, too, she got in there.
I'm just saying.
all right. Now, what are the rules for jail? Because I don't know if it's universal.
That's different, too.
Supposed to be if you go to jail, you can roll yourself out. Some people like to just stay in there until they roll doubles and then they get out. Or there's like a 3-roll minimum or maximum, and then on that third one,
3
you have
turns.
to pay your way out.
I thought if you land into jail, sometimes how I play it is if you have that get out of jail free card, if you have the chance or the community chest, you could save it. Maybe you could buy it from somebody else on a board table.
Yeah.
And then take it from them or whatever. You could go 3 rounds.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And wait till the third round,
everybody.
and then you can just go. You don't have to pay to get out of jail. I've not seen that before, but you know that could be a new rule I should learn.
It's been a while.
You should learn.
I should learn.
Locked up.
And then the next one is if you roll doubles on any of the turns before your third turn, you can get out of jail.
You out.
Okay, so you can roll, but you can't go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't unless you roll doubles.
Okay. We got a listener saying one of their rules is do not steal from the bank. Have y'all ever had that problem?
Who steals from the bank?
No, but I never want to be the banker anyway.
It's a lot of
I
jobs.
can't
It's a lot of
focus
work.
on your money and my money. I need to only focus on my money, my strategy, my property. I can't think about what's going on in the bank.
You want to know what's interesting? I prefer to be the banker sometimes. And this is when I don't want to talk trash, but I like the organization of the money. I don't know what it is about keeping colors together. And here's another thing too. I like being a banker because if some people be divvying out money like kind of funny, and I don't like when people don't play tough, and it aggravates me. So if I'm the banker, I'm gonna give you exactly what you're supposed to have. I want you to give me back. I want you to pay exactly what you're supposed to pay.
Okay.
I want to make it as hard as possible or as accurate as possible.
Yeah.
So that's why I like being a banker.
I
And the
think-
colors are cool.
I think when I do start buying properties, I would take maybe DJ Rain's standpoint, and as soon as I land on it, I'm buying it.
Okay.
If I can, I'm going to buy it. But my main goal is to try to get all the blues. So I need to get on the other side with Park Avenue.
What is blue?
Park Avenue and what's the other one?
I heard those are the best ones.
Boardwalk.
Boardwalk,
those are the
yes.
highest ones.
Okay, yeah,
Who's
the blue.
Who's going to give you that though?
They're not gonna. They don't have to give it to me. If I land on any of them,
Yeah.
I'm buying it.
Man,
I'm buying it ASAP. I don't care if I have because I'm getting ready to cross go anyway and collect another $1,500 anyway.
I thought it was $200.
$200.
Oh,
Who you y'all playing with millionaires?
big
See,
money.
that's why your mind and the way you talking is kind of excelled because we did 200.
yeah. I'm just saying.
All right. What are your strategies about the railroads? Do you keep the railroads? Do you sell the railroads? Do you leverage them for something?
Railroads are properties too. You buy them.
Yeah, I mean, do you purposely try to get more railroads, or do you like,
If
you know
I
what,
land on
I'll give you
railroad-
this one if you give me something else?
Okay, now it may be room for negotiation later based off of how you want to obtain the monopoly.
I'm on
So-
Tracy team.
Like, say for instance, somebody has 3 railroads and another team player has 1, but the other person has all of the boardwalk and the Park
Yeah.
Avenue area. It's like, listen, I'll give you my railroad if you give me your Park Avenue, one of the Park Avenue
Yeah.
blues or whatever, and maybe some negotiation can happen with that.
Do you guys, what is the strategy about negotiating? Because negotiating can be dirty. Because like it can be 5 people playing, and I can negotiate like a 3-way deal.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could.
Are you allowed to do that?
You can. It's like the game Survivor. But the point is, at the end of the day, only one person can win the Monopoly. So eventually, it's almost like you knocking the people out of Big Brother's house all at one time, so that it becomes between you and another person.
Man, that's crazy.
Now I've heard of immunity. There's no immunity,
Immunity?
in the game of Monopoly.
Nobody got it.
on the instructions.
The devil is a liar.
Some people have immunity. Like they can make that an option. Like, hey, if I give you this property, but if I land on something, we get immunity from each other, or whatever it is.
Oh, but that's
you don't
real
have to
world
pay.
stuff, though. I
'cause-
seen that on TV.
No, you know why? Because y'all gonna be playing that game forever. Y'all gonna be playing that game the next day. Everybody got to take their money and coins with them and mark where they car or their dog or their hat or their shoe piece was sitting at.
Yeah.
And then go to sleep that night.
Some people I've seen people do the immunity thing before
I
because hey,
don't know about
we're
that.
in cahoots and we're trying to get this guy out the game. He got the most money. We might as well team up to try to.
I don't
defend
like
ourselves
that, though.
against that
Look,
guy.
at the end of the day, I'm trying to get all y'all out. I'm trying to get Monopoly, period.
Okay, T.
I'm trying to get all y'all out. We could make a deal for a moment, but after that, you got to go.
Man, well, we got one listener saying they're buying all the railroads and utilities, just in general. And that's another thing too. What people land on typically changes too. Like you can have certain properties, but if someone's landing on the railroads or landing on certain properties, it's like, dang, let me trade mine for this because for some reason in this game,
you're
keep
right.
happening.
For some reason, some games it just happens that people land on certain things.
Yeah. And it's like, let me get that Baltimore because that thing hot. As soon as you buy it, ain't nobody on
But
it.
the point is, every time you go around, you still collect money. So even if they land on something, you can still, try to come up in the world of Monopoly.
All right, how do you get the? Here's another question. How do you get the money in the middle? What is it? The free money, the free space. What's the money? Because you have to put money in the middle for something.
I don't know.
I forget how you actually
Like
collect
free
that money, but you
chance
put it
or-
under the free space.
Is that what it's called?
The corner that's called like free space
Yeah,
with a little car.
Free space.
People put the
I
money up under
don't
that.
play Monopoly right, y'all. Like
You
I
don't
think
do anything with the free space.
you know what it is? I think it's been so long since I played Monopoly, and this is showing how long it's been because I didn't care about prop. I just wanted the money, and I didn't know what to do with property. Like all the stuff you said, I'm like, whoa, I didn't think about that strategy. I didn't know that was a strategy. And I'm thinking, I just wanted to have the biggest stack of
Have a
just
stack of
want my
ones.
listen.
But how do you get money?
Bro, I kept dang, it is. See, it's been so long. You get money with the properties.
Yeah.
That's how you get the biggest stack. Because you can pick up, don't they have ones where you pick it up and you can get money like the cards? Like
Oh, yeah.
community change?
There's some
Y'all,
change cards
I
in
was
there.
off.
Collect $50, pay
I was off. I wasn't-
$25 to the banker for health.
You know what we should do? We should have played Monopoly.
Yeah, we should do it.
I don't know if that's entertaining for people to watch
Maybe we
somebody
can have
else
a
play
reverb.
Monopoly.
Good luck.
Yeah, you seem aggressive with it. We got a listener saying, listen, last time they played Monopoly, it took 3 hours.
Wow.
That
It
is
could be
too long.
It could be long. It could be long.
But
Yo,
it's good when you can chill and talk and laugh and
if
talk
it's
junk.
fun,
Yeah.
but if it's people starting to throw words and insults,
I think
and getting
one time,
tempers,
one time I played Monopoly and everybody had to calm down. It was with Christians too. It was the Saints. It was at a little fellowship.
Yeah.
And so somebody was being real like dirty with it. And
Yeah.
it was, we were already pretty much
Judas.
like, new to the faith, kind
Yeah.
of sort of.
Oh,
So we was just like,
Lord.
listen, I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
I will whoop your.
Yeah.
If you don't put my property back,
Yes.
that was
Gotta
like
love the new
tables
Saints.
like Jesus.
Yes, bro. Man, you gotta love
But
the
look,
new
y'all,
Saints.
one day we got to come back. I got a game that's even more cutthroat than Monopoly, y'all. I'm gonna see if we ever do a Christmas party. I'm gonna bring that game.
What about, is it, can I take one guess?
Guess.
Is it Rat Race?
No, it's called Cover Your Assets.
Oh, no, I never heard of that.
Cover Your Assets.
Is it like Monopoly?
It is in a way it's like Monopoly, but it's with cards and you have your own assets in front of you and people are trying to steal your assets from you.
Nice. I think I like that game.
Yeah, and you limit it to the amount of cards that you can have in your hand at one time.
Yeah.
And you have to try to gain assets while cover your assets.
Yeah.
Because somebody else is trying to take your assets from you.
Oh, that's fire.
That's
That,
good.
you know,
It's
that's
a really
interesting.
fun game, guys. I like the first time we played it. I played it with some friends and we were learning at first. But then when we got the hang of it, we binge played that game.
Wow.
We binge played that game 5 hours straight.
Wow.
5 hours straight. We binge played that game. We was like the first person to get to $1 million.
Dang.
Ooh,
Have you
nice.
ever learned anything from playing like Monopoly and those type of games at all?
Yeah, one thing that I would say that I learned from Monopoly is that you still get another chance. Every time you go around, you get more. You have another opportunity. Every time I picture going around the board, one time I picture going around a year, it being a year of life. And every time you go around that year, you can collect $250 or $200 or $1,500, whatever your game, rules require.
Right.
But at the same time, you can have a new start at life, have a new start at another opportunity. And so that's how I think about it. Like, man, I can't wait to go around this corner because I'm about to collect some more money. And then as soon as I land on something, I'm going to buy it. And then, I'm going to put another house on it.
Nice. If I had to talk about what I learned from the game Monopoly, I would say you don't have to own the richest spots. You don't have to live in the richest spots to win or be successful.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can win
good.
with what's the first ones? Like we always call it the hood.
Balsamic or something like
Balsamic Drive.
Yeah, something like that.
Mediterranean. I don't
the
know.
blue, the purple.
Yeah,
The
ones-
Baltimore.
Yeah, no, I don't know. But whatever they are, you can still win with the less expensive properties or a collection of those or a combination of the two. You don't always have to be the big baller park place. So like you weren't born with a silver spoon. I get it, but you can still win in life.
That's
Yeah.
facts. All right. Salute. Oh, y'all want
you
mine?
like, I don't really play as much.
Well, I want first like to add a fact that I've went poor in Monopoly before, and that's the reason I lost. I had to get out the game. So I just want to add that in there.
That's how you lose.
Yes, and yes,
That's how you lose.
I learned to just buy property. Stop trying to hold the cash. Get property because cash will run out.
Yeah. Get
Yeah.
assets. We gotta play that game, Tracy.
We got to.
Hey, now I'm gonna be here for Christmas.
Okay.
You gonna be here for Christmas?
I don't know yet.
Okay. You gonna be here?
But maybe one of the
I'll
days
be
before or after.
Oh yeah, let's do that. I want to play Monopoly
can
or
play Monopoly.
the asset game. That's fine.
Should play both.
Yeah, and actually, I have a game for you. I remember I called you and said that there was a rhyming board game.
Oh.
And I couldn't believe it. I was like, "There's a rhyming board. This doesn't make any sense." But they give you words, and you're supposed to freestyle.
But that's not fair. He's going to win.
But hey,
The game. He's going to win it.
You sound. That's how I feel about you in Monopoly. I'm glad it's even now.
Yeah, we'll play these games,
Right, then
and then we'll play my nerdy game.
Right.
Man. People, that's it for today's episode, man. Hope we didn't go too much over your time. I guess we'll check you back next episode.
We will, and you check us out in the in-between time on iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, SoundCloud, Spotify, and iTunes Podcasts.
And if you have any questions, topic ideas, or you just want to show us some love or tell us your Monopoly strategy, hit us up at info@reverbliveshow.com. We'd love to hear from you.
That's it for this episode. Stay tuned. Stick around. Another episode could be on the way, or just press play to hear the next podcast. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.